have you ever found it to be useful or an asset for people to be working multiple companies at once, even if they're non-competing products? What's your experience with that?
That's just about the dumbest thing anybody's ever done in network marketing. They're not competitive products. I can do both. That's like saying one of my girlfriends is blonde and the other one's brunette, so they don't compete with each other. Or one of them lives in Asia and the other one lives in the United States. They don't compete with each other. It's just, it's like I'm a Adventist. I'm a Southern Day Adventist on Saturdays, but on Sundays I'm a Lutheran. So I realize, to the uneducated, naive person who's just thinking about how I can grab all the candy in the candy store, it's easy to rationalize. But here's what that person isn't thinking about. In network marketing, we're not selling products alone. We're selling a dream. We're selling a vision. We're selling a culture. We're selling a tribe. We're selling an opportunity. We're selling a way of life. We're selling a company that delivers that way of life. And if you're in two companies, what you are screaming to your organization in both companies is that neither one of them is good enough. And if you're in two, if that logic carries, then you might as well be in three, right? The next time you find another product, we'll start building an app. Then you might as well be in 4. Then you might as well be in 40. There's 1,000 network marketing companies based in the United States and Canada alone, but you might as well be in 1,000 companies. How effective can you be as a leader doing that? It's foolish, ignorant, and naive. Never works, ever, ever, ever in the history of network marketing has it worked. It's just like people ask me, should I go to events? Should I go to company events? Say, well, you decide. I've been doing this 40 years, and I know a lot of people that have not succeeded. I don't know anybody in 40 years who's ever succeeded without regularly going to events. I don't know anyone who's ever done it in 40 years. I don't know anyone in 40 years who's ever built 2 organizations at the same time.
So a question came in.
Did you ask me if that's a good idea?
No, I don't.
Did you ask me if that was a good idea?
Yeah.
That's a stupid idea.
Well, we appreciate the sugarcoating. We love it. So a question came in from Alice, which
I say stupid.
I think is a lot of people's questions. If you have somebody right now who is in this scenario, or maybe they're new to network marketing, they're completely brand new, and they're starting 2 at the same time, what is your advice? How do you choose, or as a leader, what do you recommend for somebody who might be coaching somebody who's right now double dipping?
Pick one, and I would be the first. Like if I was a Young Living distributor and I had a distributor doing 2, I would encourage them to quit Young Living and do the other one. Here's why. If you tell somebody doing 2 is stupid, don't do it. Well, that's not going to do any good. They're not going to listen to that advice, right? They're not going to pay any attention to it. Well, Richard Brooke was just on our Zoom call last night, and he said, that's not a good idea at all. You don't want to do that. They're not going to pay any attention to that. They'll pay a great deal of attention if you tell them, you know what, if you're going to do that other deal, I don't want you doing this with me. Now, it doesn't work if you flip it. If you say, you know what, you're doing 2 of these, you need to quit doing the other one. Why doesn't that work? Well, because it doesn't land with credibility. It lands like a selfish leadership statement on your part. I want you to quit the other one because I want you to do this. If you want to have an impact on somebody, if you really believe they should only do one, tell them to quit yours and do the other one. Now, your position about only doing one has immense integrity and credibility. And you know what? You're way, way, way better off with them quitting Young Living than trying to do both. Because by them trying to do both, you may end up with an active distributor. You may be able to check a box on somebody in your little org chart, but you're doing it with a cancer. You're doing it by having somebody in your organization that's setting a really bad example. Somebody that's going to go to your event, whisper on the side, hey, have you seen this stuff over here? You know, if you shove this stuff up your nose, it increases your IQ by 50 points. You know, people are going to be talking up their other products at your event. And there's a lot of people that are going to go to your events that aren't going to see anything wrong with that. They're going to say, oh, yeah, let me try that. Oh, wow. What's it take to be a distributor? Oh, it doesn't cost anything. You sign up and be a distributor. And that's the cancer. You're much better off just telling people, you know what? You want to do both? I'll tell you what. Do that other thing and then go find a second company somewhere else. Don't make Young Living the second company.